be different for you guys, but that's my opinion on the matter. And below me is, well, besides water, is sand. See this? This is also affected by gravity. So I could attach it to that, like so, and it will fall. This is actually quite useful in making ladders and such. Well, not ladders, because there are actual ladders, but it's useful in if you have to go down a pit. Having a large amount of sand, you can just make a path down, and then you can dig yourself down. It's also one of the only times it's okay to dig straight down, is if you have made the path down. But if you dig straight down, otherwise you might fall into a cave, into a pit of lava, or just fall for one block. But a lot of times, it's when you forget to do that that bites you in the ass and you die in a pit of lava. Oh, wow. Odd. Now, that right there is lava. It rarely is on the surface, or at least it was rarely on the surface. Notch might have changed that. I'm not sure. But we also see some coal. So we are going to get that coal, and we're going to take note of that lava. Lava is useful. You can get it in a bucket. Don't ask me how. You can get it in a bucket and use it for either decoration. You can use it in traps. You can use it for a lot of things. But yeah. However, touching lava is basically instant death unless you go into the water, which, well, there's water right there. But, because you catch fire, and it just deals damage over time. If you have healing items, you can heal and outlast the fire. But, yeah, so this is lava. And when lava hits water, it makes stone. Unless water goes on lava from above, in which case it makes obsidian. Usually, mind you. That's not a guaranteed thing. But I'm not sure if you can farm obsidian. And by the way, this is another time when it's okay to dig straight up. I can see everything that's above the coal. What the? And the lava just shifted? Not sure why. Yes, you can dig straight up if you know exactly what is above you. Like there, dirt. Yeah, straight up you run the risk of monsters falling on top of you, gravel or sand falling on top of you, lava falling on top of you. It's a bad idea. It's less dangerous than digging straight down, but it's still a bad idea. We're just finding a lot of coal. So I'm going to get this coal. And when it gets dark again, we'll just make another temporary shelter as we search. There we go. Yeah, it's getting dark again. Great. Ideally, I want to find a mountain. Because mountains are very defensible. They're very high. And what I then do is I do a mine shaft straight down. Well, not straight down, but you get the picture. I bore through the entire mountain. Hello, chicken. How are you? But it doesn't look like we're going to find one today. So, hello, chicken. Let me follow you. So we're just going to mine out this little hole, get the coal, and barricade ourselves in for the night. There we go. And just put a little torch there. How much coal do we have? A lot. Which is always nice. It's always nice to have a lot of coal. Our inventory's about 2/3 of the way full, I'd say. And there's going to be somebody in the comments, I swear, going, "Nah, it's 5/8 or something." Let's see. I'm thinking of making possibly an underwater house. It's something I've always wanted to try. And I tried once, but it got griefed, which is, in multiplayer, somebody just going around destroying your house and stuff. Like, one day it was there, the next day it was completely flooded, all my stuff was gone. Yeah. That's the only problem with multiplayer servers. A lot of them use what's called whitelist, which means you have to be approved before you can do anything on the server, but... Oh! Little chicken's trying to get in. And let's look outside. Do we see any monsters? No. I'm surprised I haven't been able to show you any monsters yet. In the daytime, if a zombie or a skeleton is hit by the light, they will burn up and die. So. And once again, we're going to dig down. So if any of you have figured out my pattern with how I dig down, feel free to go ahead and pat yourselves on the back. I've had some of my friends who were playing with me on multiplayer, they're like, "Oh, mind if I help you with your staircase?" I'm like, "Sure." And I went and did other stuff, and they completely effed up how it's built. I mean, it's not that complicated once you look at it, I suppose. But they just couldn't take it. So, alright. Put a torch there. This will be fun. Let's get that stone. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of cobblestone. It's your primary building material as well. For good reason, but... some people build houses out of different things. Like, they'll use bricks. Or... I once saw a golden house. That was fun. But... I usually make it out of stone. It's pretty sturdy. If an explosion from a totally random source occurs, well, less of it's likely to be destroyed. Ideally, if you're not wanting your house to be destroyed, you use obsidian, especially in multiplayer servers, because then somebody needs a diamond pick in order to destroy your house. But obsidian is so hard to come by and it takes so long to mine, and again, you need a diamond pick to get it, that a lot of people don't bother. Ooh, okay. Iron, always nice. And iron occurs naturally, I'm not sure how many blocks, but it's usually below sea level. So if I eventually go on that mountain and dig straight down, we won't be finding iron for a while until I go down below sea level. We'll be finding a lot of coal and a lot of just stone. But it's okay. So I have 15 units of iron. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start smelting that. And how that is we need a furnace first. Let's see. Now, how to make a furnace is hole mill. So it's like a stone box that you can put stuff in. Oh my god, the chicken got in. And can you see anything? Nope. Alright. And we're just going to put this here. Alright. Now. This is where fuel goes. This is where the item you're trying to smelt goes. And then here's where it comes out. You can use wood. But coal is one of the best resources to use for that. Let's put in the iron. It'll start smelting iron. And voila, iron ingot. Now, I'm going to let that do, and as you see, it's still burning. It's still working. So you can do other stuff. And apparently that gives out some light, but not a lot. So first, let's just keep digging. Alright. Yes, I've heard varied reports on how to make an underwater home. I'm not sure what the correct way to do it is. So if I make that, which I probably will in due time, just keep that in mind. I have no clue what I'm doing. But hey, it'll be an adventure. And we're running low on picks. And let's use our stone shovel. Alright, so we're once again excavating. And I tend to keep a decent amount of dirt, not this much though, on me, to use as like quick little bridges and stuff. Like if I find a cave and then there's a chasm, if I see like some iron on the other side, I'll lay down a dirt bridge. But I tend to store everything, eventually. Just so I can feel like I'm not wasting anything. But, truth be told, I probably won't use... God, that chicken scared me. As you can see, the sun is going to rise soon, and I got an egg. Watch this. Oh yeah. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Alright. So, since it is so close to day, I'm just going to leave that furnace there because it's just 8 stone. In case I ever come by again. But let's make some... There we go. I knew I was saying it wrong. Let's get 2 of those. 1 of those. And why not 1 of those? Okay. Now, what I'm going to make next is a piece of armor. Ding. Alright. Armor decreases the amount of damage you take. We just made a helmet. So, bing. Our little kitty has a hat now. Okay.